Today I'll discuss about one of the technology related to IT application which I have designed in the Arduino Tinkercad. Okay, so the application is the interactive street light. Okay, interactive street light. What is the interactive street light? Okay, street light, all of you know, in a road you can see the light in when you go in at the night. Okay, if you go somewhere at the night you can see the street light. Okay, in but sometimes suppose if in one remote area, okay, so normally in that remote area every maximum time the users, persons or people and vehicle are not going through this particular location, but although we are not going to particular location, but some street lights are already turned on in that location. That means already these street lights are consuming energy and power dissipation. This is not required. So nowadays, in a case of the smart city, we need to optimize the time, effort, energy, everything we have to optimize. So if we design the interactive street light, okay, we can minimize the energy. Okay, we can minimize the energy. Also, we can minimize the cost. Right. So now, what is the interactive street light? Okay. What is the interactive street light? So you can see here I am drawing a road. Okay. So suppose three street lights are there. Okay. Three street lights are there. These are far away. Suppose this is the 5 kilometer distance. Suppose not 5 kilometers. Suppose this is the 1 kilometer distance between each street light. Okay. So suppose one vehicle or parts users, okay. So one vehicles or users moving through this the road, okay. So when it comes to this street light, okay, when it comes to this street light, the the motion sensor will be connected along with the street light. So motion sensor that will detect the object, okay. Suppose one person's or user is there, it can detect by the motion sensor. Suppose in anywhere in road motion sensor is connected. Okay. Suppose there the if the motion is detected certain distance. Suppose this distance is the 1 kilometer. Oh, sorry, 500 meter. Okay, so one object is detected by the motion sensor. What is the difference between the object in motion? 5 meter. That time the light will be on. Otherwise, if the distance is more than 500 meters between the object and the motion sensor, then the light will be turned on. Okay. In this way, suppose another motion sensor is connected. Okay. So suppose in between this one, in one motion sensor is connected. When the object is present, there is certain distance will maintain between this motion sensor and the object. Okay. Based on the certain distance, the LED will be turned on. When it it will move away from the street light and it will go towards the second street light. Okay. So the motion sensor will detect the another distance between the motion sensor and the object. Okay, that time based on the condition distance between that motion sensor and the object, the second LED will be turned on. Okay, each and every motion sensor connected with the different LEDs. Okay, right. So in between for this three LED, one motion sensor is connected here. Okay, I am using one motion sensor which is connected here. In various way you can design the one motion sensor is connected. Okay, so while the distance is normally 50 meter. Okay, the object between the motion sensor and the object is 50 meter, then this street light will be turned on. When it will move towards the second street light, the distance between the motion sensor and object will be more. Based on that distance, the this LED will be turned on. Okay, again when it the object move towards this distance, okay, this street light, okay, the distance will be more between this the motion sensor and the street light. Okay, based on the distance, that this will be turned on. When this LED will be turned on, that time previous LED will be turned off. Okay, so for suppose for three LEDs they have connected one motion sensor, and next consecutive three LEDs, next one another motion sensor is connected. So based on the persons moving through the through the road, and based on the person, if any person is present in front of the street light, okay. So based on this thing, the you can turn on the street light. Automatically the street light can be turned on based on the motion detection principle. I hope it is clear. Okay. Again, I am telling one motion sensor and the three LEDs. The object is moving. Here it will follow the distance is suppose 50 meter. If distance is 50 meter, then this LED will be turned on. So if distance is if goes towards the second street light, the distance will be 100 meter. Okay. Then second LED will turn off, first LED will be turned off, second LED will be turned on. Again, the object is moving towards the third LED, third street light. Then these two LED will be turned off and third LED will be turned on. Okay, in this way you can design the interactive street light. Okay, the code I will discuss now. I will open the Tinkercad. Okay, next is the defense. How you can use the Arduino for defense area. Okay, here the this is also simple. You have connected. We should connect the wall ultrasonic sensor in a suppose security room. Okay, or in a private area. Okay, on private area, the one ultrasonic sensor should be connected. No one can enter in this room. Okay, for the defense area, suppose no one can enter in this room. Okay, so in front of the room there are two LEDs, okay, which can be these LEDs can be visible from any other room, okay. Because normally if no person is entered into the room, green LED will be turned on. There you can see the green LED will be turned on. If any person is entered in this room, which can be detected by the ultrasonic sensor detecting object or person, okay, then the LED will be give the warning signal. The red LED will give the warning signal, and the message will be all automatically display on the LCD. This LCD that may be connected in the security room. Okay, right? The concept is that the one ultrasonic sensor is connected in the particular room. If no person is entered, then green LED will be green LED will be turned on, and the display in the display accordingly you can see some message on the display. If any person is entered into the room, the ultrasonic sensor can detect that object, and red LED will be turned on, and based on that a warning message will be displayed on the LCD. Okay, this is also simple thing. So these two concepts I will discuss now on the Tinkercad. I will show a demo on the Tinkercad. This is for security purpose. You can use the ultrasonic sensor, 2-3 LEDs, and the for display message you can use the LCD screen. Okay, these two things I will discuss now. Okay, on Tinkercad. So here you can see the motion detector interactive street light designed for interactive street light. The motion sensor is connected, which has the three terminals. One is the signal, middle one is the power, and the third one is the ground. Okay. Signal, that means that will be connected normally the digital pin of the Arduino. The power and the ground all of it will connect in the positive and negative power supply. There are the three LEDs I have connected. Anode terminal is connected with the three different digital pins through the resistor, and the cathode terminal is connected with the ground. Okay, I am also giving the power supply and ground connection from Arduino to a breadboard. Okay, like this way. Now come to the code. Okay, so this is the digital pin. All the pins, whatever pins are connected with the three LEDs and the motion sensor, all the pins are mentioned as a data type. To variable I am declaring, and the pin mode based on the configuration, this will be the input pin and this here the output pin. Okay, these pin configurations are mentioned under the void setup function. Okay, so first of all the LEDs will be turned off. Okay, now the Arduino can read the signal from the motion sensor. Okay, so the first analog read function will be used for detecting, because the motion sensor distance are multiple distance, right? So it will be the analog function. Okay. So analog read function will be used for getting the analog data. Okay, this data is transferred through the digital pin. So there is a conversion. We'll get the digital data. Okay, uh, the data, whatever data we'll get, that will be getting a digital form because we have connected the digital pin through the motion sensor. Okay, so whatever data we'll get, so I will put a condition. Suppose if the persons, okay, object, the person's distance between the motion sensor and person is greater than 100, then the first LED will be turned on. Okay, after some time it will be turned off. So turn on, turn off, LED blinking will be take place. Okay, so message, you can see the serial monitor window motion detected. Okay, so after closing, after the loop, I have to turn off the LED. Okay, the same LED I have to turn off, right? So again, the second condition will check if the distance is greater than 200. Okay, so when it comes to the second street light, when the person moves towards the second street light, so it will follow the second street light will be turned on and turned off. Okay, again, when it will goes to the third street light. Okay, so then the third street light will be turned off and turned off. So based on that, we can put the different condition. So how you connect the motion sensor into the street, into the road along with the street light? In this you have to put the condition. Inside the condition, if else condition, you just write the LED blinking code. This is a very simple thing. Okay, so if you turn on, so if you click here, you can change the distance. Whatever distance you are getting under the serial monitor window, you can see the distance here. Okay, and you can see which LED lights are turned off and turned off. Okay, can change the distance and you can see the which lights are turned off and turned on. Okay, now come to the second one. Okay, this is the defense section, defense area of the various government section when you want to use the security system. Okay, security room. Okay, you want to implement some IoT application for security room. In this case, you can use this phenomena. Okay, so the ultrasonic sensor connection I have already told in the previous lecture. If you did not see, you can check my previous lecture where I have mentioned the connection for ultrasonic sensor. Okay, and so green LED if the security room is safe. So green LED, if security room is not safe, then it will give the warning signal by the red LED. Okay, through different digital pins, the green LED, green and red LEDs are connected. In ultrasonic sensor also there are the two pin, trigger pin and echo pin. These are also connected into the digital pin. The LCD connection. So I'm not going to discuss the LCD connection. LCD connections are already, you can see in the internet how the LCD can connect to the Arduino, and the respective code also available in the internet. You can see. Okay. Uh, so some logic, high logic 0 pin we have to connect it, and 6 pins, 1, 2, 6 pins. Here 4 pins, and in this set two pins. Okay, total 6 pins you have to connect it with the digital pin of the Arduino. Okay, so connection you can see, if you want to know the connection you can get from the internet. Respective code for LCD also you can get from the internet. Okay, so everything I have already discussed. How we have to execute the ultrasonic sensor, that also I have already discussed. How LED will be turned on top of this also I have discussed. So based on your application, you can just change the logic. Okay, how you have to put the LED turn off code, how you have to change the condition and loop condition, this thing. Okay, for case of the LED, so one function you have to declare. So 6 pins are you have to mention, whatever 6 pins you have connected with the Arduino. Okay, other pins you have connected with the logic and logic 0. Okay, this pin number you have to mention. Trigger pin and echo pin I am mentioning here. Some variable I am declaring. LED pin also I am mentioning here. Okay, so in the void setup function, normally the pin configuration, both the LED will be output mode. Okay, and the trigger pin is the output and echo pin is the input. So I'm sending trigger signal to the object, and the object will give the echo signal. That's why trigger is the output and echo is the input pin. And both the LEDs are output pin because I'm sending the logic high to the LEDs, both LEDs. Okay, so this is already clear. So I have to turn on the LCD. For that I have to write the LCD dot begin within bracket 16 comma 2. Okay. Now, so this set of codes are related to ultrasonic sensor, activation of the ultrasonic sensor, and you have to suppose the distance is less than 100. Okay, then some person. Okay, so in the room, the distance between the one wall to another wall, so door and the wall where our ultrasonic sensor is connected. Okay, so distance is suppose 100 km. If some person enter into the room, the distance maintained, so that means the object will be detected. What is the distance between object and the ultrasonic sensor? Less than equal to 100. Okay, so object will be detected. So some message will print on the LCD. So I have to first initialize the cursor as a 00. Okay, the LCD print. So whatever print message you want to display, the room is, the first line of the LCD will be room is. Okay, the second line of the LCD will be not safe or giving the alarm signal. Okay, so the cursor will be changed from 00 to 01 and it will give the second message. So that time the green LED will be turned off and the red LED will be turned on. Green LED turn off and red LED turn on and turn off. Give the warning signal. Okay. After that LCD will be clear. No message will be displayed. If the no person is entered, okay, so no object is found between the ultrasonic sensor and the door. Okay. So then the LCD second message will be displayed. The room is safe. The first line, the room is, the second line safe. Then the red LED will be turned off and the green LED will be turned on. Okay. So I hope it is clear for you. Again, you can see my video. Again, if one not clear, again you can see my video and you can observe the code. So code is very simple. Okay, just you have combined the each and every code and you have reassembled based on your application. Okay, so now I have to click the start simulation. So how LCD will be turned on, how LCD can be cleared, and how to initialize the LCD function. This you can also get from the internet. So now suppose the message is red LED is blinking, the room is not safe. If you reduce the distance, after some time you can see the message. Exit. Room is safe. No one is there. Okay, the room is safe. Okay, the green light is turned on. Again, if you reduce the distance, the person is entering. If moving here means person is entering into the room. Okay, the room is not in. Person is going, leaving from the room. No person is there inside the room. Room is safe. Okay, in this way you can build the security room alarm system. Okay. So I hope it is clear for the all of you are clear. Okay. So I will discuss more interesting topic based on the IoT application in the upcoming lecture. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.